I dropped a video this morning where I was encouraging everybody to start investing, even with as little as $50 a month. I just got off a call with somebody who asked me straight up. They said, what's $50 going to do for a person? That's not going to move the needle. I wanted to address this directly because that mindset is what keeps a lot of people trapped. And there may be someone out there who has the same question as well. So I would address it publicly. Now, the point about starting with as little as $50 isn't that $50 is going to help you retire tomorrow. No. Financial freedom is a long game. I wish we could just conceive the idea of I want to be financially free and boom, it happens tomorrow. That's not how it works, sadly. The whole point of the $50 is to create a habit. So once you've done it the first time with $50, it puts you into this mental zone of, I've done it once already, so now I know what the process is like. I can do it again. And like I mentioned in the video as well, the other thing about starting with as little as you possibly can, you could even go down to 25, to be honest. It does not have to be 50. The other thing about just starting is once you see returns, it doesn't matter how small those returns are, but I can guarantee you this. In the long term, the returns that you would see from investing $50 in a broad market index fund is definitely going to beat whatever returns you could earn in a traditional savings account. Once you start seeing returns than you're used to in your brokerage account, that's going to encourage you to want to invest even more. And it's that habitual investing practice that could get your account from this to this. That's almost 3 times the amount of money that I put in. Tell me where you would get those kind of returns. Your job, your salary? Let's look at the data. The Canadian job market report shows that on average, salaries increase by about 3% annually. Inflation is about 3% annually. So what does that tell you? First of all, not everybody's salary increases by 3%. Let's start there. But if yours actually increased by 3%, good for you. But then that's barely keeping up with inflation. So in a nutshell, you're doing a job where you exchange your time for money, you get underpaid for your services, and then they give you a raise of 3% in a year, which does not beat inflation. But there's this other option here where you do hardly any work. For no work done, you get an adjusted annualized return of 7%. And I said adjusted, so that's after taking inflation into consideration. It's free money, guys. It's free money. Just do it. Just start today if you haven't already. You're essentially leaving money on the table because you stand zero chance of making that 7% inflation-adjusted return that the stock market has offered over the last few decades. Your salary is not going to help you keep up with inflation. Do everything that you can to keep money aside so that you can start making this money in the stock market. I've made a video before with guidelines as to how to go about opening a brokerage accounts and what kind of investments you should be going for as a newbie. I'll pin that video somewhere in my profile. But if you still have any questions after watching the video, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Share this with somebody who could benefit from this information. And if you like content like this, follow the page so you do not miss any of my future updates.